So, the January transfer update, or as FM likes to call it, the winter transfer update, has been brought into the game. If you watched our last video, however, you will have seen that we did start this Tottenham save, but we're going to start it again with the new transfer updates. We're going to get rid of all these because we can use the new winter transfer updates by FM. All the transfers done, everything done. So we're going to do it on original like the last rebuild. We're starting the rebuild again, and it's not because we failed last time, because season 1 we did alright, but it's because we have updated January transfers, updated player potentials, updated player ratings, I guess. So star potentials don't really matter, but better stats on players that have performed better this season. We're going to explore it together because I've not actually seen it myself. So we're going to explore it together, and we're going to see how this January transfer update, the winter update as FM calls it, is, and what it means for this Tottenham squad. Let's see how we can do compared to the last rebuild that we did just 2 days ago. That's so annoying because I recorded 2 days ago, and then today, literally, I got on my PC to start recording the second episode, and the winter update had come out. So we're going to start again. So we are here then on the save. We're hired as the Tottenham manager. All the history is obviously the same. Director of football, assistant manager, all of that is the same because that hasn't changed. However, now we have less of a transfer budget. We had about 20 million last time, but obviously the signings have come into place and taken off our budget. We've got Lucas Bergvall joining us. Timo Werner is also on loan, and then all of these loans that weren't there last. So we're going to see how much the team has changed because of this. Let's have a look. If we sort by ability, Romero looks class, like, from his star potential and ability. Let's see his stats. He looks brilliant. The only issue I have is he's got 20 aggression. Jamie Donnelly's potential has also been updated, so he's got decent potential now. He had really bad potential before. Same with Ashley Phillips, has also been changed. Vicario, rightly so, has been made a lot better than he was on the previous update, so the actual FM title, because no one knew how good he was going to be. Kulusevski hasn't really been updated much. He pretty much looks the same. He's just got a bit less pace and a bit more dribbling, it looks like. Timo Werner, let's have a look at him. Again, looks pretty much the same. Have they updated Richarlison? That's what I want to know. They have. He still doesn't look brilliant to say that he's played decently well this season. Brian Gill, Dragusin, however, has not really been updated at all with his potential, which is a weird one from EA, because normally SI, because they're normally quite good at it. Destiny Udogie, he looks alright again, decent little left back, but Pedro Porro has got the deserved upgrade, in my opinion. Looks very good again now. Son, he just looks brilliant, but he always does on Football Manager. He's always really good. Van der Ven didn't get much of an upgrade. He's got more pace though, which is not something that he really needs, but we take it. Brennan Johnson has been upgraded, and he looks really good, to the point where I'm tempted to use him in the team. He looks incredible. So this is the new data update. Papsar as well looks brilliant. Anyway, we're gonna go make a tactic with the new in-game winter update. and I'll cut back when we have done. So this is the tactic that we have created. I've tried to make it a bit like Ange's system. We're going for a positive 4-2-3-1. I've, however, created this my own lineup. So Kulusevski down the middle with Johnson on the right, because on this game Johnson is looking really, really good. So we're going to have him on the right, only 22. Son on the left. Then James Maddison is starting in as a deep line playmaker alongside Pat Matasar as a ball winning midfielder. However, we also have obviously Basuma that can go into that spot. Udogie, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro on the defence. Self-explanatory really. Vicario in goal. However, if we quick pick, that is actually the lineup that our assistant says. However, if we go best 11, they still put Johnson in. They put Kulusevski at cam, Son, Richarlison, Maddison, Bentancur, Udogie, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro, Vicario. So it is pretty much the lineup that I said. However, we're going to make sure Brennan Johnson plays every game. Not Manuel Solomon, sorry. Brennan Johnson plays all the games. On that right-hand side, we're going to lock him in. Now, we're going to go to the 1st of September. I don't know if I'll be able to make signings, but I'm going to have a look to see if I can. And I'll cut back when I have done so. I'll see you then. So we are back on the 1st of September, ready to show you what we did. And if I go on transfer history, we did absolutely nothing. Just got rid of a few people on loan. I didn't feel like we needed to do anything. Obviously, we got Timo Werner, £14.5 million for in the future, but we've got a very good future. Coming in is Vuskovic, Bergvall, we've got Jamie Donnelly, we've got Ashley Phillips, we've got Mikey Moore. We've got all these good players, and I didn't think we needed any. So the tactics stayed the same. If we pick back best 11, this was what the assistant manager would say. So they would put Lo Celso in there and take out Johnson. So I kept Johnson in there because he looks really good, and so far 3 games, 1 goal, 1 assist isn't bad in the Premier League. But also, if we have a look at this match, he scored 2 in the Carabao Cup, but I've nearly just given away a schedule. But we are going to look at it now. So we started with a 6-0 win against Nottingham Forest, and it looked really good. The goal scorers, Pat Matasar from that DM role, Brennan Johnson, Timo Werner scored 2 as well. So it looks like Son was injured for this game, so Richarlison started on the left, Timo Werner started up front, and so far for Timo Werner, 3 games, 3 goals, looks very, very good. Richarlison is also playing decent, but not got the stats, so it's going to be interesting what the assistant picks. The next game we played Aston Villa, and we did lose 3-1, but on this new database, I've had a look, and Villa are first so far, but they're rated so highly, and they are doing well, but they're rated so highly. If we go on the season preview, they're rated 8th, but if you look at their team, that's their backup striker, and he's 21. Look, he looks insane for a backup. If we go back to it and have a look at Ollie Watkins, it's mental. But anyway, we then beat Luton 2-0, so we have only conceded 3 goals in the Prem, and that was in 1 game, so that's not too bad. James Maddison and Romero with the goals there. So, Romero's looking very good, by the way. He's got a goal, 7.2 on match rating. That's a tactic. That puts us in 4th place. The only teams above us are West Ham, Man City and Aston Villa. You would kind of expect, maybe not West Ham, but City and Villa, yes. Arsenal down in 9th, which we love to see, and Chelsea down in 14th, so at least they're keeping it realistic. In the next round of the Carabao Cup, we have Everton, which will be a hard match, but it'll be a decent one. And our next games in the Prem, we have Brighton, Fulham and Brentford. and I like to show you the end month. We have Sheffield, Newcastle and Bournemouth, so we should probably win them. Realistically, Newcastle don't look that good. But this run of games, Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton, Man United, Liverpool, Manchester City, is going to be difficult. But we'll go to the end of the season and we'll see how we did. So we've got to the end of the season, and I have to say I am struggling to realise how we've managed to keep our job. 8th placed finish, where that's not brilliant, is it really? We were predicted to finish in 7th. We're going to have no European football. Oh no, we are. We have UEFA Conference League football. So my goal for this was to get Europe. We are going to have Europe. Obviously, though, it's not ideal. Conference League football, but it is a competition that we could win. We finished on 61 points, 4 points off Arsenal in the Europa League. Only a goal difference of 26. We scored 65 goals, and I think conceding was our problem. We conceded 5 to Newcastle, 4 to Brentford, 4 to Luton. I think conceding was the problem. Scoring wasn't really the problem. But next season, I've changed the tactic already. I'm going to change to this, tiki-taka, a 5-2-1-2. 5-2-1-2. We're going to make the tactic now with you. Pass into space. We're going to do hit early crosses, whipped crosses, and overlap. We're going to play attacking football, though. No, we're going to play balance, because our problems obviously aren't going forward. Our problems are going back, so maybe stay on positive, because that worked out well for us. Step up more, get stuck in. So that's going to be our tactic for the next episode. We have £52 million to improve this team. It isn't a lot. This is the team that I'm looking at. If we look at the squad, though, and look at goals, I think we really struggled. 14 goals from James Maddison was our best player, and then Timo Werner with 13 goals. But he kept getting injured. He's been injured a lot. 2 months at the start of the season. Is that the season? No, that wasn't the season. But injured 3 times. We're not going to re-sign him on a permanent. We're going to use Richarlison as our backup and sign a new first-team striker. Brennan Johnson really disappointed me. I thought he looked really good. 4 goals, 8 assists. He is going to be our other backup striker, and we're going to get him training as that. So, if we make the bench of what I'm guessing the bench is going to be, we need a new backup keeper. I should really be doing this in the next season, but it's alright. Reguilon's going to be our backup, with Basuma and Bentancur also being backups. Richarlison, Brennan Johnson, and for now, it's going to be Manuel Solomon. But I want a new cam. We need a new backup right back, a new goalkeeper, a new striker, and a new centre-back. We also got knocked out in the 5th round by Newcastle, the 4th round by Man City, so they don't matter. And the teams relegated: Brighton, Burnley and Everton. So I'll see you in the next episode. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. If you want to get notifications on when the next video comes out, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'll see you in the next one.